But I want to start going to our predictions for the playoffs and our divisions. We're going to start with the AFC East. And Conor, unfortunately, again, is not here. His connection cut out. Just wanted to, preface that again for you guys. We're going to bring you our division predictions, though, and our playoff predictions. So, Jacob, for the AFC East, starting with that division, I'm going to give you my records and then the order, and then you can do the same, and then Peyton will go right after him. So in the order, I have from 4th place to 1st place, the Jets at 6-11, the Patriots at 7-10, the Dolphins at 10-7, and the Bills at 14-3. Jacob, what do you have?
Wow.
What are you surprised by?
No, well, maybe the Patriots being under 500.
No, they have no offensive coordinator.
Well,
no offensive coordinator at all.
I had the Jets in last. I had 7 wins for them, which was generous. But I think
I'm at 6.
I think their roster really has improved mightily. I just think the only problem with them is, I think their biggest problem is the division they have to play in, because I think they'll probably go 1-5 in this division, or at best maybe 0-6. And then once you do that, it'll be tough. I had the Patriots a game better. I had them at 8-9, and then I had the Dolphins at 9-8. I think it could reverse, though. I think it could be the other way around. I'm not so high on the Dolphins as many people are. I don't have the Tua that many people have. So I had them right around. I think they'll be right around 500 at 8 or 9 wins, and the Bills will win 13 or 14 games, like you said.
Okay, Peyton, what do you think? Division AFC East.
I had it flipped, so I had the Patriots at 9-8, the Dolphins at 8-9. I don't even, Jets are probably going to win 2 games, and then the Bills, I had them at 14 wins as well. I'm sorry. I feel like
they'll get more than 2 games, dude. I think.
I don't really trust Zach Wilson, to be fair. I like the additions they've made. Garrett Wilson. I like Elijah Moore. I even like the kid they got. What's the running back? Oh my God, Bryce Hall. I don't mind Bryce Hall either. With Michael Carter there. I mean, it's additions again, but I think they need time to gel. And I just don't see in the AFC this year. I don't see them winning that many.
You don't really think they're gonna win 2 games though, right?
The defense is very good.
They're gonna go 2-15.
Yeah, probably. I mean, maybe in between 2 and 4 wins, I would say.
They're gonna win 6 games. They're gonna win 6 games. They added some good defensive pieces too. Jermaine Johnson, Jacob, from the draft.
Sauce Gardner.
I was gonna say, I'm getting to him. Yeah, Jermaine Johnson was underrated. Sauce Gardner, best corner in the draft. They're gonna be fine. They'll get 5 or 6 games. I have them at 6-11. But moving on, the AFC North. This is my order. I got the Browns at 5-12 in 4th place. The Steelers at 6-11. For the first losing season in Mike Tomlin's career ever, I have the Ravens at 11-6 and the Bengals at 14-3, as well as the Bills. Jacob, what do you have?
Are you out of your mind?
No, I'm 100% correct.
14-3.
I have the Bengals beating the Bills on the road in Buffalo in the regular season. Yep. Give me your AFC North, Jacob. The Bengals are the real deal, man. Don't laugh. Come on. Bengals are the real deal. They're gonna be a 2 seed. They're gonna be a 2 seed in the AFC. Trust it. Give me your predictions. AFC North. He has to get his laughs out. Come on. Give me your AFC North.
It's comical.
Okay. It's not comical at all.
It's very comical.
I mean, to go 14-3 realistically, they'd pretty much have to sweep the division.
I have them beating the Browns both times. I have them losing to the Steelers and the Ravens once.
You got them losing to the Steelers?
So they're gonna lose one. They're gonna lose 1 out of their 11 non-division games.
Yep.
Boy.
Give me your division. Give me your AFC North. Come on.
Okay. Me or him?
I'll go.
Jacob, Jacob, you go.
I had the Browns in last 4 or 5 wins, I think.
Same here.
I think they're gonna suck. I think the Steelers will be a little better than what you said, but not much. I think 7-10 for them. And then I think the Ravens are gonna win this division. I gotta be honest. I think if Lamar Jackson plays a full season, that they're gonna win this division. So
I disagree 100%.
Assuming he does, I'll go Bengals with 11 wins, and I'll give them 12.
All right. Peyton, what do you got?
I had the Browns at 6-11, the Bengals at 12-5, the Ravens at 10-6, and the Steelers at 6-10.
All right, so you have the Steelers in third. Steelers will go 6-11 if they have 6 wins. But
Wait, 6-11.
bottom line,
12-5 is reasonable, but 14-3 is ridiculous.
14-3. The Bengals are winning the division. Who dey, baby? Joey B.
They're probably.
Bengals
You
are winning
really,
the
you really
division,
think
bro.
that? You really think the Ravens are going to win this division? Like, he's not crazy to say the Bengals are going to win this division. That's not crazy.
That was
I
never
think
my laugh. I was laughing at the record because
Yeah, I have
that-
14-3.
14-3 is like. I mean,
Listen, they're going to be this. They're going to be the second seed in the AFC too because they beat the Bills head to head in the regular season.
I
Well,
think
then they'll be
12-5.
the
I
first
think
seed.
12-5 is a lot more fair.
No, they'll be a 2 seed because I have a team that goes better than 14-3. Jacob, just you wait.
Yeah, he's wilding. He called me.
Yeah,
when he
you're
had
gonna,
his-
you're gonna,
yeah.
Jacob, you're gonna hear in a
You
second.
have to understand, these teams are going to split games with each other. They can't
Yeah.
win all their big games.
Jacob, just wait. AFC
Okay.
South. Here we go. I got the Colts winning the division at 10-7. I have the Titans at 4-13, the Jaguars at 3-14, and the Texans at 3-14.
Wait. What
happened?
Titans
What
are
happened?
going to go 4-13.
Yup, you heard it here. They go
Is
from the
Ryan
they have
Tannehill the quarterback?
Yup, they have one of the biggest drop-offs going from a 13-4 1 seed to a 4-13 season. Have one of the worst drop-offs in NFL history.
So
I'm calling it right now.
So basically, their only 2 wins are going to be the Jaguars and the Texans, and then they're going to go 0-13 elsewhere. They're not going to win a single game.
4-13. No, not 2. 4-13.
Yeah, so they're going to beat the Jaguars twice. They're going to beat
No,
the
I
Texans
have them losing to the
twice.
Texans once. I have them losing to the Texans once.
Davis Mills.
And I think
Okay.
I believe they beat Jacksonville twice.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to do this for all of your ridiculous ones, but for this one, I need the schedule in front of me because I just need to know.
While he pulls up the schedule, Peyton, give us your predictions for the AFC South.
I have the Colts winning the AFC South at 11-6. I have the Texans at 5-12. I have the Titans at 7-10, and I have the Jags at 3-14.
All right, so you have the Titans at 7-10. That's a little more reasonable, I'd say.
I mean, again, King Henry's still there. Tannehill's still there. Lose a lot of receivers. I think the defense is still decent. I can't see. What was your prediction, Tino? 3-4,
4-13.
I don't know. I'm all for the hot takes.
4-13. Look, the Titans, Jaguars, and
They do have a tough
Texans.
schedule. I just looked.
The Titans, Jaguars, and Texans will be the bottom 3 teams in the AFC, all from the South.
Yes,
in my opinion,
I agree.
they'll be the bottom 3. Titans.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
I have the Titans worse than the Jets. I'll say that.
See, I don't know. I think the
Titans will be worse than the Jets.
The Titans could be. I think they'll. Jets, Browns, Steelers, Dolphins.
Jets, Browns, and
Hey,
Steelers.
how could the Jets be worse than last year? I'm just wondering. I mean,
They
their
got so much
roster
better.
is 2 times better than last year.
It's like the Knicks, you know.
Yeah, but the Knicks don't improve. What do you mean? The Jets, dude.
Well,
the Jets
well,
have a
the-
second-year Zach.
The
Hold on.
Jets might have had the best offseason in the league. I mean,
They had
sorry,
the best
in the
draft.
league.
They had the best
They had
draft. Yeah.
in there.
I just
Dude,
don't
and
trust.
a second year-
I really just do not trust Zach Wilson at all.
Well, it really
Second
does
year-
come down to that because
Yeah,
if he
I mean,
goes up,
again,
they're going to
okay,
win. Like,
great. Their defense is like it's all these young
No, but-
guys. Cool. I'm fine with that. All I'm saying is the guy that's holding the ball 80% of the time, I don't trust at all. So I just, again, Michael Carter, Breece Hall, great players. Elijah Moore is good. I like their offense. It's not bad, but I don't trust Zach Wilson to
I
win
mean, there's
games in
other
the
guys.
AFC.
There's a bunch of guys you're not mentioning, but
Corey Davis.
Yeah,
Davis.
but-
Okay, he's a throwaway.
CJ Uzama came in. CJ Uzama from the Bengals.
Okay. It's all dependent on Wilson actually getting
Right.
the ball
No,
down the field.
I
and getting
agree.
the
I
end
just
zone.
okay.
no, he's right though because if Wilson's
So why don't you trust him?
Because
No.
he's extremely turnover prone and he's young. Okay, I've never seen Wilson, Mack, and Trey. It's like everybody thinks these guys are going to turn into like top 10 quarterbacks.
I didn't say top 10, but Zach can be a middle pack guy and be a decent guy. That's a game. That's like
If he's a middle pack guy in this division, he's not going to win that many games. I'm sorry to say.
He'll win for. Okay, all right, whatever. We disagree. Jacob, give me your AFC South.
I think the Jaguars get 4. I think the Texans get 3. I think the Titans get 7 or 8.
All right.
And I think the Colts, like 10-7 is pretty reasonable. And win
All
the
right, so
division.
you and Peyton both have the Titans at more reasonable. I went out with a hot take. I think they're just going to absolutely plummet this season, but they might not because they have King Henry. But I think they're going to plummet.
Yeah, well,
AFC
here's my thing. Well, sorry.
Yeah,
No, we can move on.
you go.
No, I was just gonna say, I personally think the Texans. The only reason I think that I thought your take was bad, I do think they're gonna be a lot worse, is because I think they're gonna still win those 2 games against the 2 bad teams, and that's already their 4 wins.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
got you.
assuming even if they stink, they're still gonna like go at least like 3-8 elsewhere, whatever it is, and that'll be
I got
6
you.
or 7
I'm
wins.
with Pac. I'm same with Pac on that.
You're probably right, but when they go 4-13, we'll come back to this clip. We'll post it on our Instagram.
Fair enough.
Moving on to the AFC West, toughest division in football. This is my order from 4 to 1. I have the Broncos at 11-6, the Chiefs at 11-6, but the Chiefs get ahead of them due to the division records. I got the Raiders at 12-5, and I got the Chargers at 15-2. I know Jacob's face right there. Yep. 15-2 for the LA Chargers, Raiders 12-5, Chiefs 11-6, Broncos 11-6. Peyton, what are your predictions? And I know, Jacob, you're going to say, well, they're going to beat up on each other. There's no way the Chargers can go that well. Chargers are going to go 15-2. On paper, they have the best roster in football, some of the best players in football. Peyton, AFC West, give it to me.
I have the Broncos at 11-6, the Chiefs at 12-5, and the Chargers at 13-4, Raiders at 10-7.
So Raiders go last place, Broncos third, Chiefs second.
Yeah, I don't get the Raiders hype. I get it. Adams got added. I really don't see it. I hate Derek Carr with a burning passion, and I think that all this hype.
Know that. You've said that many times.
I think it's the same thing as Miami. It's like all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, Miami, oh, Raiders, oh my God. It's like I don't give again, the Chiefs, the Broncos, and the Chargers are much better teams with much better quarterbacks than the Raiders, in my opinion. And I know their defense looks decent with Crosby and Jones, and everything looks all right, but I don't see it, to be honest.
Jacob, what are your thoughts? Who wins this division?
Yeah, I think the Raiders are last. I think they'll win I think they'll be like maybe 9-8, 10-7.
Wow.
I had them at 10-7.
So I'm the only one that has them making the playoffs then at 12-5.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right.
I mean, I think they'll be in the hunt.
Okay.
And I think I had a lot of trouble with the other three. I think the Chargers do win the division, but I think that it's more like 13. 13-4, I think.
All right.
And then I think, the other two, I could definitely see the Chiefs and I think one of them will win 11, one will win 12. I mean, they're all going to have above.
Which one, if you had to make a pick, what would you say? Who gets the 12 wins over the Chiefs and the Broncos?
Chiefs.
I'll go Chiefs.
Yep.
All right. So you have the Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders. All right. So we're basically the same. I just have the Raiders at 2 and the Broncos at 4. So fourth place for the NFC East, I have the Washington Commanders at 7-10, the Giants third place at 8-9, the Cowboys in second place at 8-9, and the Eagles at 13-4 in first place.
13-4? Oh yeah, you said that.
Yep.
I remember it.
Eagles at 13-4.
Are you crazy?
He's wilding, man.
Bro, how you're reacting so crazy to all my picks, bro?
Because
you just said the Eagles. They're gonna go. I mean,
no,
Eagles are going 13-4, man.
I was in a hotel bathroom when he told me that, and I had a very similar reaction. I was like, it's so
Eagles are 13-4.
I can't believe it.
I can't either. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, what are your NFC East?
13-4. I would go 11-6 for the Eagles at the top. I'd say the Commanders are at the bottom, somewhere around probably, I'd say 5-12. And then I would put the Giants at 7-10, and then the Cowboys, let's say 8-9, probably.
Okay. Jacob, what do you think?
I think the Giants get like 6.
Okay.
I think Commanders be a game better, 7. I think the Cowboys and Eagles are going to be fighting. Like I think it's going to be like a 9-8.
Cowboys ain't close, bro. I'm sorry.
Honestly,
I'm kind of with Tino on this one. I think he's a little
bit the last few years, like a 9-8 and an 8-9. I guess the Eagles will probably win.
I'm telling you, the Cowboys, bro, they got so much worse. No Randy Gregory. Their O-line's worse. They lost Amari Cooper. Like, I know CD probably could be the one, but we have to see it to believe it. Like, I don't think this Cowboys team. I know Micah's still there, but as a whole, I don't know if Dallas is going to be there. But I have Eagles at 13-4. I know that's kind of crazy, but I think this is Hurts and A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. I would say it's their year this year. Dallas Goedert, so I have them going 13-4. NFC North, I have the Bears at 2-15. I have the Lions at 6-11. I have the Vikings at 11-6 and the Packers at 12-5. So I have the Packers and Vikings battling at the top. Bears and Lions are kind of out of it. What do you think, Jacob?
I mean, I may be biased, but I think Justin Fields could have a decent year.
I agree.
I
agree.
Dude, I have no faith in the Bears whatsoever.
I could not agree more. I don't know faith why.
I think they could be. I think it'll be around 500.
I'll tell you why I have no faith. I don't know. Yeah, you're out of your mind. I'll tell you why I have no faith, because they lost Allen Robinson, who only didn't perform well because Fields and the Bears O-line couldn't do anything. Cole Kmet's not a great tight end.
Cole Kmet's a good tight end. Cole Kmet is a good tight end.
I said he's not great.
Yeah, Darnell Mooney's how many great tight ends are in the league? Come on now.
Darnell Mooney will be fine at a wide receiver 1. The offensive line's atrocious. Khalil Mack's gone. I just don't know if the Bears are not going to be good. They're not going to be. You have to accept it. They're not going to be good. But Peyton, Jacob, you have Bears maybe going 500, Lions. So I'm assuming Lions are last place.
I'll say 7 and 10.
Lions are last place, I'm guessing.
Yeah, like 4 maybe.
Okay. And what do you have for the Vikings and Packers?
I don't think the Vikings give the Packers as much of a run for their money as you said. I think the Packers get 12, and I'll give the Vikings like 9 and 8.
Okay.
I think
that's reasonable. Peyton, what do you think?
I got the Bears at 8 and 9, Lions at 4 and 13, Packers at 12 and 5, and then the Vikings is a tough one for me. I'm really not a big fan of them this year. I don't know. We'll go 7 and 10 for the Vikings.
What? Do you have the Bears being better than the Vikings?
Yeah, I do.
Are you out of your damn mind?
No, I'm not.
Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen. I don't care about Kirk Cousins, whatever you want to say. Jefferson, Thielen, and Cook. The Bears are going to be better than the Vikings.
Cook's definitely going to get hurt. Jefferson's in for a recession. I don't think he's going to have a monster year.
You think everyone's in for a recession? Cooper Kupp, Jay Jets, you think?
Yeah, they are. They are. That's what they –
How?
Because they are, trust me. This is my hot take,
Yeah, my picks are out. Okay, whatever. The Vikings worse than the Bears.
At least my picks are spread where it's like, they're all kind of –
That's crazy. The Vikings worse than the Bears.
Let me sip my tea.
Okay, sip your tea. That's nuts. Moving on to the NFC South. I got the Falcons at 2 and 15. I got the Panthers at 7 and 10. I got the Bucks at 12 and 5, and the Saints at 13 and 4.
2 and 15.
I got the Saints. I got the Saints winning that division at 13 and 4, and the Bucks go 12 and 5. I got the Saints winning the division, boys. No doubt in my mind.
Jameis, you think?
Bro, I'll lay it out for you.
Chris Olave and Jameis.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay.
Jameis is gonna smoke teams this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay it out for you. You got Jacob's boy Chris Olave out of Ohio State. Who's gonna be disgusting? Michael Thomas coming off injury. Alvin Kamara, Marquez Callaway, who was a great young receiver for them last year. You look at their defense. They got Cameron Jordan, Demario Davis, Tyrann Mathieu, Marshawn Lattimore. They added Kiko Alonso. This team is phenomenal. They're the most underrated team going into next season. 13 and 4, they're going to contend to win the NFC. Give me your Jacob, what are your predictions for the NFC South?
Well, I don't think the Saints will win this division. I'll just start with that.
I disagree, obviously. It's not, dude. There's no way.
There's no way the Buccaneers have a better record than the Saints this year.
I won't say no.
There's no way the Bucs have a better record than the Saints this year.
No, all right. I'm not saying there's no way, but I don't think.
I was gonna say, are you on that? I was like, are you?
No.
I'm saying,
moron.
No, all right. There's not no way, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But anyway,
you just said there's no way that Tom Brady is on a better.
I'll walk it back. There's a chance. I'll walk it back. There's a chance.
All right. Well, I agree. I think the Falcons get like 2 or 3. They're really bad. I think the the Panthers like 7.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I think the Saints Saints are one of the last, maybe the 6th or 7th wild card, like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
And then the Bucks 12 or 13. I mean, which is what it always is. That's what the division is every year, or at least the last few. So
yeah.
I think it'll be Falcons will be a bit worse than usual.
I got Falcons 3 and 14. Honestly, don't sleep on Drake London and Mariota. Maybe a little Marcus Mariota time. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
3. I don't know. I think they could win 5-6 games, but I have them at 3 and 14. I have the Panthers at 8 and 9. I have the Bucks at 14 and 3, and I have the Saints at 10 and 7.
Yeah,
all right. So both the other. I'm the only one that has the Saints once again winning that division. Hot takes out here. Final division, NFC West. I have the Seahawks going 0 and 17.
Wait for this, Jacob. Wait for this, Jacob. Just wait.
I have the Seahawks going 0 and 17. The Cardinals go 5 and 12. The Niners go 9. The Niners go 9 and 8, and the Rams go 15 and 2.
The Cardinals go 5 and 12.
And the Rams go 15 and 2. We got both LA teams going 15 and 2. Both LA teams go 15 and 2.
How the hell are the Cardinals going 5 and 12? Please tell me, please.
They're going 5 and 12. Jacob, give me your predictions. No, I'll explain. I don't trust Cliff Kingsbury whatsoever. I think DeAndre Hopkins being suspended for the first 6 games definitely hurts them in the beginning of their schedule. I don't trust Kyler at all. I think the new
Kyler's
contract
gonna come out and make you eat those words, boy.
I think the new contract he got is going to make him complacent. He got his money. He has nothing to play for anymore with the way that his mind works. He has nothing to play for. I don't think he's going to come out and play well. Marquise Brown already got arrested, so that signing might not even do anything for them. I think you severely overrate Rondell Moore. I don't think he's going to do much for them. Zach Ertz, he's aging. He's not going to do much. The defense got a lot worse. No more Chandler Jones. I don't see them being that good. No Calais Campbell anymore for a while. I think they're going 5-12. Not a great team, in my opinion, all around. So yeah, Jacob, what are your predictions?
Well, I do agree that they won't be as good as last year, but I think 5-12 has got to be a bit harsh.
All right. Well, hey, big question. Will Seattle win a game, you think? I don't think so.
Probably.
I think Seattle will win like 3 games.
I agree.
All right. We'll see.
I agree with that.
I think Seattle wins around 3. I do think the Cardinals are worse, but not that much worse. I'll give them 8. I think they'll be around 500. The Rams, 14. Yeah.
It's like 14 or 15, bro. I'm telling you. They're going to be even better.
They're going to
be even better than last year. Better than last year.
I'll say 14, though. And then I think the Niners, I honestly think the Niners and like Cardinals are going to be flipping like 9-8 and 8-9. I don't think the Niners are that crazy. I mean, I think they'll have Bosa back, which is huge.
You can't tell me the Niners don't have massive boom potential. They also have
the Niners are the biggest boomer bust team in the NFL because it all rests on Trey Lance. If Lance plays well, this could be an 11-12 win team with Ayuk, Debo, and Kittle. You got Fred Warner at defense, Bosa. You know, they can be a very.
They're it's like the Jets are like the Kmart version of the Niners, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like the Jets, you're like, oh, loaded offense, loaded this, loaded. I'm like, nah, they're all young, but like,
and Elijah Mitchell could definitely help in the run game.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
Jacob, so what do you have the Niners going, Jacob? Like 10, 10 wins?
I think like 9.
Not bad. Peyton, what are your predictions for the NFC West?
I have the Cardinals at 8-9, the Rams at 12-5, the Seahawks at 3-14, and the Niners at 10-7.
10-7. All right, that's not bad. So next, all right, we're not going to do our playoff predictions for this episode. Next episode, when we go, no, you're good. When we go live Monday, we're going to give you our playoff predictions, our brackets based on the record predictions that we gave. And when we have Conor back, Conor can give his division predictions as well as the playoffs and hop in with us for that. Few more things I want to get to before we hop off here. Aaron Rodgers the other day, this was mind-boggling to me. He comes out and he reveals on a podcast that for the last 2 seasons, he's been taking this psychedelic drug. I believe it's pronounced ayahuasca. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. Okay, well, I guess DMT. Well, how is it DMT if it's ayahuasca?
Ayahuasca is like the plant itself, but the drug.
Gotcha.
The drug is DMT.
So he's taking the psychedelic drug DMT, and he was taking it for like mental health reasons, he claims, and then he credits it with the reason helping him win his back-to-back MVPs, and he credits it for giving him the best season of his career. Jacob, what are your reactions to this? Because when I saw this story, I didn't know what to say. I was just like, he is one of the most eccentric, kind of weird, like, I don't even know how to describe him anymore, but give me your thoughts on this whole situation of him crediting his seasons for drugs.
Well,
basically, essentially what he did.
Well, I think probably more than anything in this world, that area really depends on the person that it's being applied to. And I guess for him, being that personality that he has had, it just works well for him. You know, there's probably plenty of guys in the league that if you gave whatever you were giving him, you know, to them, it could reverse. But for whatever reason, his mind just accepts it, and it gives him a mental capability that maybe he felt as though he didn't have prior. Now, people are talking about like the league looking into it. I was going to ask you about that. Yeah. Should they? I mean, if they're like giving promise for marijuana, then you kind of have to, though. But like,
yeah,
I guess they're kind of like looser on that nowadays than they were a few years ago. But if you recall,
yeah, but Josh Gordon couldn't play a season without like
that's also he was coming onto the field on substances. That's not like he just like took.
He was playing.
He was playing like
loaded. So that it's a different
high basically. Yeah, like he was playing high and like.
I don't know.
Go what you're saying. Say what you were saying.
Like if you watch the Joe Rogan podcast at all, which I'm assuming a lot of people do our age,
Yeah, I do.
Joe Rogan is a massive proponent for DMT. So I think it's kind of opened up, like the ability to kind of talk about it. You know what I mean? Whereas like if it wasn't so much accepted, like especially in places like California and in the West, I think Rodgers wouldn't have talked about it, but I think he kind of felt like he had a little bit of a safety net with the way that DMT is viewed, kind of like it's not like something that he's doing every single day. Like it's not like he wakes up and he's smoking DMT as soon as he wakes up. Like this was probably 3 to 4 times that he did it in 2 years. And he was just talking about the positive effects it had on him. I don't really see that big of a deal with it. Am I surprised? Not at all. I mean, this is the one guy that would probably be talking about it. If anybody, like you said, Tino, super eccentric type of guy. I don't really have an issue with it, to be fair. I don't. I really don't.
Sorry, I want to ask you. So should the NFL, like, because I saw a video talking about like announcers now, like we talk about like Joe Buck for ESPN, Tony Romo on CBS, these kind of guys. Do broadcasters kind of just ignore this and like act like nothing happened when talking about him playing? Because let's say he comes out, he's balling again, he's got 15 touchdowns and like 1 interception in the first like 5 weeks. Let's say for hypothetical. If I was should the NFL like ignore it and act like he's not on this stuff, or like what do they do?
Well, I to be fair, I don't really think he's taking it in the middle of the season. I don't. If I was going to be honest, maybe
I'm pretty sure he was. That's what he made it sound like.
Maybe once, maybe twice, but again, this drug isn't like an everyday type of thing. I'm hoping, if he was taking DMT every single day for an entire month, he would probably be kind of postal. But should announcers leave it alone? I think announcers, it's going to be a great soundbite if he has a great game, and then you make a DMT joke. It might be good for your career.
I'm just saying, should the NFL want
the NFL should leave? I think it's so gray. And again, this is Aaron Rodgers we're talking about. This guy's MVP Rodgers. I mean, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. If anybody that can't be touched, it's probably Aaron Rodgers. I don't think they do anything about it, to be honest.
Okay,
I wouldn't.
Makes sense. And I'm honestly, I'm of course going to say do nothing, leave him alone. He's Rodgers. I don't want him touched. Like that's me. Obviously, I'm going to say that. But at the end of the day, I do agree with you. It's kind of like a gray area. It's not weed. It's not, it kind of all, it really depends.
If you're going to fight with one guy, and the one guy I wouldn't want to have a case against is Rodgers, because I feel like he would take it.
100%.
He would take it, all the way. He's not going to be like 100%. Brady, where it's like take the slap on the wrist and just take it. He would fight it. You know what I mean? And I would not want to fight a guy like that on something like that.